those as well too. Let's go ahead and get back into surface area. Here we go, 13.5. 13.5. All right.
Miss Lauren.
Yes.
Oh, I have, hold on. Wait a second. I have the quiz right here.
Oh.
If you want to go over it.
It actually works better to go over it tomorrow so that we can finish up this lesson, and then I'll give you an assignment, and then we'll go over that quiz. But good, I'm glad that you have it finished. So. All right, here we go. Let me share the screen here, and we will get and finish up this lesson 13.5. So we're talking about the surface area. I have a tissue box right here. This is the example that we've given. Notice my tissue box. Push the tissues down in there. This is a rectangular prism. Why is it rectangular? Because look at the top and the bottom. They're both rectangles. They're both parallel to one another. They're planes. They're not going to intersect. It has 6 faces. I've got one right here, or excuse me, 4 faces. One here, one here, one here, and one on the back. So we've got 4 faces, and then we've got 6 total areas though. So 2 bases, 4 faces. Here we go. To find the surface area of this box right here, I need to find the area of both of the bases and add those to the area of all of the 4 faces on the side, which is called the lateral surface area. Remember, lateral, up and down. So pieces that are up and down are my lateral surfaces. So pretty much to find the surface area of an object, Ethan, is to find the area of this piece, this base, find the area of this, 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 find the area of all 6 sides, and add those areas together. And that will get you the surface area. So that's what we're talking about here. Notice here, in this example right here, the height of my rectangular prism is 3. The bottom base is a 9x4. So if I were to open up this tissue box, here are all my dimensions. So here's the side, here's the side, here are the little boxes on the end, and then here's the top piece right there. So what are we doing? We're multiplying, we're finding the area of all these pieces. The lateral, here's the formula you want to know. The lateral surface area of a prism is the area, it's the product of the perimeter of the base and the height of the prism. So P, little p right here, stands for the perimeter of the what? Perimeter of the base. What does H stand for? The height of the prism. So you want to know the difference between these. So how do I find the lateral surface area? Capital letter L. Find the perimeter of the base. Multiply that by the height of the prism. And then here's the other formula. The surface area of a prism is equal to, what does L stand for again? That's the lateral surface area, which, how do you find L? Perimeter times the height plus 2 times B. What does B stand for? Well, that stands for the area of the 2 bases. So here's the big formula you need to know. How do you find the surface area of a prism? The lateral surface area, what was the lateral surface area? Perimeter times the height plus 2 times B is the area of the base. So here we go. Let's find the lateral surface area and the surface area of this prism. Well, first off, Ethan, what kind of prism do we have?
A triangular prism.
Yes, because the bases are triangles. This is a triangular prism. Let's start off with the lateral surface area. So remember, the lateral surface area is equal to the perimeter of what, Ethan? Perimeter of what?
Perimeter of the base.
The perimeter of the base times the height of what?
The prism.
Height of the prism. Yes. So the height of the prism is 8 centimeters. How high it is? But the perimeter. Take a look at the base here. The perimeter of a triangle is equal to all the sides added 3. This piece right here. Oh, there it is up there. Remember, the bases are congruent. So this piece down here would also be 5. So 3 plus 4 plus 5 is 12. Therefore, the lateral surface area is 12 times 8, which is 96 square centimeters. So we found the lateral surface area. Now let's find the surface area of the prism. Remember, surface area of a prism is equal to the lateral surface area plus 2 times the base. We found that L was already 96 square centimeters. So now we just need to find the area of the base. So it's a triangle, correct? Huh. What is the base and the height of the triangle? Well, notice up here, this gives us it's a right triangle. So this piece right here is 3. This piece is 4, therefore 4 is the base, 3 is the height. The area of my triangle, the area of my base is 6. Well, how many bases do we have? We have 2. So in my formula, that's why I multiply the area of the base times 2. My surface area is 108 square centimeters. So the lateral surface area accounts for this rectangle right here, this rectangle right here, and the rectangle in the back, on the back side of this triangular prism. You find the area of the lateral surface area, then you find the area of the 2 bases, add those things together, and you'll find the surface area of all of them. So using your formulas, instead of just finding the area of every single face and every single base, will help you to find those a lot quicker. All right, let's talk about a circular cylinder. Now, a cylinder is like a prism, but the difference between a cylinder and a prism are the bases. Notice the bases of a cylinder are circles. It's a 3-dimensional figure. The bases, they're still perpendicular. So, excuse me, not perpendicular, parallel. So this candle right here that I have, this is a cylinder. Notice the 2 bases, top and bottom, are both circles. They are parallel to one another. They are congruent circles, top and bottom. So it's like a prism, but a prism has polygonal bases. The lateral surface area for a cylinder is going to be very similar to that of the lateral surface area of a prism, but remember, the lateral surface area of a prism was the perimeter of the base times the height. Now we're going to find the circumference. Remember, when we're dealing with circles, we're not finding the perimeter of a circle, we find the circumference of a circle, in which, what is circumference? 2 pi r. So this is my formula here. The lateral surface area for a cylinder is the circumference of the base, circumference of the circle, times the height. If you would rather memorize this formula, 2 pi rh is the same thing. So perimeter times height is for a prism, circumference times the height is for a cylinder. Therefore, the formula for finding a prism and a cylinder are the exact same. What's the only thing that changes though? Well, the lateral surface area, we already talked about that. It's now the circumference times the height, or the 2 pi r times height. The area of the base. Now my bases are circles, so the area of a circle is pi r squared. So you'll need to know that it's the same exact formulas. But again, remember, our bases are different. Let's take a look here. So this is a cylinder. We want to find the surface area, but before we can find surface area, we need to find the lateral surface area, because we'll need to add that in our formula for the surface area. So the lateral surface area of a cylinder is L equals 2 pi r h, or L equals circumference times height. It's the same thing. They've just substituted 2 pi r in. All right. The circumference of the base, though, so we're looking at the base here. The radius, it tells us, is 3 inches. And the height of the cylinder is 9 inches. So I've got 54 pi is my lateral surface area. Keep it in terms of pi. That'll be easier when you find the actual surface area. So 54 pi is my lateral surface area. Now, let's find the surface area. Remember, surface area is still the same formula. Lateral surface area plus 2b. B is the area of the base. Well, what is your base in a cylinder? Your base is a circle. So the area of a circle is pi r squared. Plug in your radius, which is 3. The area of the base is 9 pi. So let's take that, plug it into our formula, okay? Here's my formula. Lateral surface area plus 2 times the area of the base. I found that my lateral surface area was 54 pi, and I found that the area of the base is 9 pi, so plug those things into my formula. 54 pi plus 18 pi is 72 pi. What are my units? Square inches. So you're welcome to leave it in terms of pi, or you can put it as a decimal at the very end. Either way will work. All right. Here we go. Let me give you your assignments. All right, you're going to be on page, let me clear this real quick. All right, I want you to work page 565. I'm going to do numbers 1 through 13 all, and then numbers 14 through 22 the evens. So 1 through 13 all, 14 through 22 the evens. Yeah. All right. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So that's 18 problems. Sound like a plan? Scratch that. Let's do 1 through 10 all, 12 through 22 even. I'll put this on Google Classroom too. 1 through 10 all, 12 through 22 the evens. Let's do one real quick, and then I'm gonna head on for geometry. Which number y'all want to do? Let's do number 10. Sound good? Here we go. Number 10. I'm going to attempt to draw this real quick. Beautiful. All right, here we go. That makes a right angle there. And I've got 10 meters, 8 meters, 6 meters, and 15 meters. I am finding the surface area. So I know that the surface area of my prism, oh, well, actually, first off, what is this? Is this a cylinder or a prism? Friendly? Is it a cylinder or a prism?
Prism?
What kind of prism?
A triangular prism?
My triangles are my bases, so this is a triangular prism. All right. So the area of a prism is the lateral surface area plus 2 times the area of the base. Well, the lateral surface area for a triangular prism is going to be the perimeter of the base times the height. And I see that the perimeter of my triangle is going to be, perimeter is 8 plus 6 plus 10. That's all my sides added together. So the perimeter is 24 units. So I'm going to come down here, plug in 24 for my perimeter. Ethan, what's the height of this prism?
We don't know it. 15?
Yes, the height is 15. It's just turned on its side. It's okay that it's not a vertical one. So the height is 15. So what is my lateral surface area then? 24 times 15, what is that?
360.
360, okay. So my lateral surface area, I've got that. I've got L. Now, let's bring my formula over here. Now we've got L plus 2B. Let's plug in 360 for my lateral surface area. Now I need to find the area of my base. Well, this tells me that it's a right triangle. So therefore, this piece right here is my base. And because it's a right triangle, this is my height. So therefore, my height is 8 and my base is 6. So, the area of the base is a triangle, which is 1/2 base times height. 1/2, the base is 6. The height is 8. So that's 24 is my area of the base. Multiply that by 2 because I have 2 triangle bases. So 360 plus 48, my total surface area is 408. And what are my units? Square meters. 408 square meters. So find your lateral surface area, find the area of the base, plug those into your formulas, and you got it. All right. I will see you guys later. Bye.